Hey guys, Bolt here with SB Studios. So we're here for heritage versus culture versus legacy and tradition. I'm just going to go over this as a quick video. So basically, I'm explaining what these mean to me and other people. So going over heritage. Heritage is normally a thing of this person is of my blood, of my DNA. Let me try to buy what I know of them. So if your grandfather fought in this war, or they've done this in their life, and the story from your family has continued, you want to keep your heritage in line with that person's memories and how they occurred as a moral person. And that's kind of really it for heritage. Now, culture is a different thing. This is a universal, more worldwide thing. So this is not just one family, one person, one thing. This is what the entire nationality or different townspeople, this is what is like, it expands over a people. Culture is basically how they celebrate, how they know history, and how they deal with everything on a yearly basis. Like, for example, China versus the United States. New Year's is just us celebrating that we've made it to a new year. We throw some fireworks, we party a little hard, and that's it. Chinese New Year is a different beast and is literally 100 times funner. Well, I can't say funner because I don't know the culture for real, but it's a higher celebration in China versus America. And that's what culture is how certain people celebrate, how they deal with certain events in their history, and that is how it is. I would say history class is literally a culture, because while the United States can explain it in a certain text, China and other places in the world can explain it in another POV or a new context. And that is basically what culture is just telling for our future how we go as a people and how things are significant and what we should do about these significant events. Next would be legacy and tradition. These are things that not a lot of people understand, and they confuse these with heritage and culture half the time. Tradition is not culture. Tradition can be someone who's just by themselves. This can be one person versus that entire people. Tradition is just something that we do it as a constant. This is something that happens yearly. This is something that happens as a daily thing. If I wake up at a certain time, I have to do this and I have to do that. That is a tradition. That is something that I have to do. This is not have to do. It's not something that gets forced upon you or anything, but it's just something that it's just you feel should be your natural cycle of things. Where legacy is something that people, I think, confuse with heritage. Heritage is just a family bloodline telling this one person, which could be a war hero, and trying to have the family form to that light. And you can't explain who that person was, you just hear from other mouths how that person was. Legacy is also very similar to that, but it's not formed to a family. Legacy is... I'm trying to explain it pretty good. Legacy, it does revolve this one person again. Like, it is, hey, this person was a war hero. But it goes by who catches wind of that light. It can be someone from down the street. It can be someone that barely knows this person, but by some random luck hears this story and wants to let that legacy, which is how this person lived. I want to explain their story and push the morals in that person have on to the future. And legacy just means I want to bring what this person brought to the world and bring it to the future. And I want to expand it and make sure people know why this is supposed to be so significant. And heritage is just so heritage is bloodline. Legacy is just I'm getting all over the place. So heritage and legacy. There's this one person who's probably a war hero. Who explains it? Heritage is by bloodline. Legacy is by some random person who sees this as a very important thing. Tradition and culture. A tradition can be just by someone by themselves, and culture can be is normally by a people, and it is supposed to be something that just feels natural to do, and for it to be celebrated, dealt with, or explained and made sure to be recognized. So if an event like, say, Black History Month, you want that to be a culture, not a tradition, because a tradition is something that would kind of just be repeating of history, where culture is more of just we know and acknowledge this thing in the past, and we need to do better by it. Black History Month was a pretty bad take on culture and tradition, but it's something that popped up because it's recent. I won't say Thanksgiving is something we really, as a people, should stop celebrating because it is in bad blood. We barely recognize how it was, but anyways, it's basically just like how it is just how the things go. I'm tired. It's been hot. It's 90s. We've been dealing with the smoke from the fires in Canada. It's been fun this week. Like I said, this was filmed on July 1st, so I literally was 2-3 days ago dealing with haze all over the time I was driving. Anyways, I am going to go finish off my last video for the week, which was Monday. And then I'm going to go relax. I'm going to probably play some Crash Bandicoot and some Evil Within for Bolt Entertainment, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.